What's shaking, people from all places and races? Good to have you here. I bet you weren't expecting this, right? A new drawing tutorial just for this occasion. Okay. We want to dedicate this one to a lad who has been a true inspiration for us all. Someone very important inside the Rabbids fandom that ironically has never really come close to any Rabbids media before. And someone who has inspired us and made us smile like no one else in this world. We want to dedicate this. Sorry. We want to dedicate this drawing tutorial to the charm of China, to the Mexican wonder, to the mastermind behind projects like Captive Souls, The Magical World of Paragon, and of course, the Lollipop Twins. We're doing a drawing tutorial of the incredibly amazing and handsome MilesDoodles! Is there something that we haven't said about MilesDoodles yet? Is there something that can be said to describe this wonderful human being who has inspired so many projects and has been a friend to us all, even though he isn't part of what you would call the Rabbids fandom as a whole? He is important to me, he's important to us, he's important to everyone around here. And even taking anything related with the fandom aside, he has been someone very creative, imaginative, friendly, funny, someone who is a true blessing in our lives, and someone that deserves much more credit for what he does, especially alongside members of what we call the Doodles family. We do believe this drawing tutorial can inspire others to check on his work and get inspired by him in the process. We're very excited to do this, folks. Come on, let's do it. All right then, let's do it. So, we're gonna start with something simple. The first thing that you want to do is draw a circle. As always, you can use a tool that helps you draw circles, like this. Got it, pal? Okay, there we have it. Now, after drawing the circle, you need to draw two smaller circles. Let's say this size. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good size. This one. Over here, and remember the other one right here. Another nice. Now what else do we need? Another circle, of course. We just love circles around here. But this one's gonna be very small because they are gonna be the people. And I'm gonna do this. These ones have to be much smaller. Here, conveniently, we have this, so there's nothing to worry about. So, okay, we got the base right there. And, well, you may be saying, but who is this lad? This just seems like a bunch of circles. Don't dismay, folks. We're getting to it. The next important step would be my nose. Just do a C like this. What's next on our agenda? Oh yeah, the lovely, lovely hair. Now, Miles has a ton of styles, but we're going to use something simple for this time. In many of his portrayals, both made by him and made by the Doodles community, he has tons of styles. We're going to do something simple, and we're just going to do this. In the middle, we're going to do
sort of like a semicircle and go down. And we're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this. Then we stop here, and we're gonna do the same thing here. Up and then down. From here, and you go up, down, up again, and you move all the way up like this. There we have it. Now, all the thing to do is to simply erase all the lines that you don't want to remain. You don't have to keep them. And should not remain, they're just part of the base. Okay? The good thing is that this tutorial can help you not only draw Miles, but you can also draw other characters made by him, like for example, Cherry and Berry from the Lollipop Friends. Okay, up to this point, it's noticeable that there is face there, but there's still a few details missing. What could be missing? Oh yes! We need his glasses. So again, two semicircles like this, down here, we go up, and then straight line here, just a small one. Then we go down, another semicircle, and there! Quite nice, isn't it? We need one more thing. Yes, a smile. There! Ain't that pretty? Wait! Pardon me, folks. And then we could do, maybe we can do, oh yeah, a tongue. There. Now, we could add a little small detail right here. Maybe this. A little beard. Just close, line, this. And yeah, that would be pretty much it. Now we can absolutely change his hairstyle in any way we want. Miles has always been very versatile as a character, so let's do that now that we're here. I mean, this is a special occasion. Why not use the extra time that we got? Okay. So why don't we... So this time we're gonna do a V like this. And then we're gonna do like this. The same shape you could say, but we're gonna make it a bit more close that it crosses with the eye. And it goes like this. Same here. Done. Done. Now from the up part, we're gonna erase this. The upper part of his hair. We're gonna erase this. Erase this. Dun, 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 dun. And from the middle, we're gonna go down like this. And then we stop. And then done. 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 See what we're doing here, folks? We're going from the middle, we're going all the way down. Then we get it right here and we start making curves over here. That will end there for the moment. We're gonna do the same thing here. Ain't he a handsome chap? Now we need to make the face a bit more detailed. Maybe we got it modified. Like this. And the hair has to cross a bit like this. Oh yeah, we can add a little, one more of these curves like this. Yeah. and one here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. And once again, we shall erase anything that we don't really need anymore. And maybe we can, let's say, make some thicker lines for the stuff that isn't all that noticeable. This right here. And voila! There you have it. The magnificent MilesDoodles. He looks pretty handsome, eh? We hope you enjoyed this drawing tutorial. We would like to also thank the people behind Donkey Kong Country: The Kong's Return, which is the fourth part of what would be the Donkey Kong Country trilogy made by the fans, which is a game that we haven't seen in a very, very long time, but its music is quite inspiring and quite soothing for stuff like this. We are very thankful to that team. And well, that would be everything for today, folks. We'll see you around!
You thought that was gonna be the end, folks? No. We got something else prepared for today. We're doing another drawing tutorial. That's right, 2 drawing tutorials in 1 video. Something that has never been done before. And we would like to dedicate this drawing tutorial to a lady who has been the driving force of all of our projects. Someone who has inspired us like no other since the very start of the Renaissance era and way before that as a whole. She's someone we haven't seen in a very long time, but we wish her the very best. We wanna dedicate this drawing tutorial to the Paragon of creativity, to the British lady of imagination. We are making a drawing tutorial about the wonderful, beautiful, amazing, incredible Lolo Paragon! Oh Lolo, sweet and lovely Lolo, what hasn't been said about you in these recent times? You have been an inspiration for us all these last 3 years, and someone who has been the driving force of all of our projects inside the Rabbids Fandom and just way beyond that. Lolo is a British lady who has been quite the landmark inside the Rabbids Fandom, even though she doesn't form part of it since she decided to pursue other endeavors. But her status has remained untouched because of her massive influence, her creative ideas, and just her overall personality that has brought smiles to everyone inside the Rabbids Fandom. Being the special day that is today, we want to dedicate this to her. Can't believe we're doing this. It's just a really great way to send off the saga. Come on, you fellas, let's go!
Well then, my lovely people, we shall continue with the drawing tutorial dedicated to Lolo. Let's begin, shall we? Okay, so the first thing we want to do is the following. We need to draw an oval. This would represent one of her eyes. Draw it. You can use any tool that you have at your disposal. You can also make it probably a bit bigger if it's required. And we're gonna do it a bit bigger this time, so it can be much more noticeable. Okay, and then the other eye is gonna be more of a circle, like this. Okay. Remember, folks, if it don't get it right the first time, you just gotta keep trying. So then we're gonna have this little curve right here. It's gonna be her nose. Lovely. Now what we're gonna do is something quite particular. From the left eye, we're going to add a straight line like this, a diagonal line like this, and then a curve that goes like this. And from here, we do another one that just is a bit more straight, and it ends there. You got it? Where else will we proceed? Now, from here in the middle of the eyes, you must draw a curve that goes like this. It connects basically twice, and the second one, the one on the right, gonna have a little bit one that goes up like this. It have to be completely. It doesn't have to be all the way through, just a small one. Now you're gonna see what we're gonna do now. What we're gonna do is that we need to draw a curve over here. You're gonna see, like this. Just leave it there for the moment, okay? Just leave it there, and make it enough big that you can make it enough big because we want to do something from here. Now from the left, what we're gonna do is do a curve that goes up and then goes down like this, okay? Furthermore, what we're gonna do is curve that goes down and goes down like if it was a waterfall. And then we're gonna go up and like this, and then we'll leave it there for a moment. Her hair's actually longer, but we don't have that much space to complete it, so we're just gonna leave it there for now. Now from this other part, what we're gonna do is from here to here we're gonna complete you say the other part of her hair. So we go just straight, just a little curvy, and then like this. Down, and from here go like this. We're gonna kind of like make a hook here, down, and then down, and from this point on we need to make the curve that goes like this. It crosses a bit her face so it's a bit thick, and then we proceed to make it thinner, and it goes here and it's there. So you have this entire space that is part of her face. We complete this and that will be it. What should we do next? Oh, we must complete the eyes. So we're gonna make a small triangle here that are gonna be her eyelashes. This one is in nothing. Like this, yeah. And the pupils. It's gonna be like this. Now, normally we could just simply use an oval, but maybe this time we can be a bit more accurate. So we're gonna do two C's here, a C, and then down like this, down like this. Now we understand that her eyes are much more detailed, but we can always fix that by simply making simple ovals. If you aren't able to do this yet, to have some detailed eyes, don't worry. We're gonna draw her eyes again right here, and then we're gonna erase this and just draw two circles, okay, two small circles like this, and then one more here. What else is missing? Oh yeah, her big old smile. Here like this, and from here around the semicircle. Now to continue, we have another small curve here, another semicircle that's my mouth, and a curve here that represents her teeth. Yeah, you're doing great, pal. What else should we do? Oh, of course, we almost forgot. This entire thing has a purpose. So we made this small curve here, and for some weird reason her hair stops right here, right? The thing is that that's her hat. It has a sort of beanie hat that is alive. And what we're gonna do is draw a semicircle like this, which is big enough. And the thing is that we have to make 2 triangles like this, or more so 2 straight lines and then a curve downwards. Straight line, curve downwards. I made a bit big, but you get the idea. And then, button. And then what we're gonna do is on the left side, we're gonna give a little shape that looks like a doggy ear. And we're going to do the same thing on the right, but in order to do that, we have to erase a bit of the hat. And we're going to do... It's almost done. It's taking shape slowly. We can fix it a little bit and make it look like this. There. Now what it needs is the face. A small nose, smile, and 2 little eyes. And there it goes. It's alive! Alive! And he's adorable. Now we have to finish the job. We need to make a little line here, and then we need to draw her crystal collar, which is very iconic and just one of her most, you could say, defining features. Reminds me so much of the collars that are sold here in Bolivia, and it's kind of like a cube, but at the same time it looks like an emerald. It's kind of weird, but it's very pretty. There. Furthermore, we need to, from the neck, we need to make a small curve here, then go down, and from here we do another curve. This is gonna be part of her jacket, or more so hoodie. I always thought it was more so a jacket. Then we do the same thing here to complement. There it goes. And what else should we do? Oh yeah, we need to finish the rest of the hoodie. From here we can simply add an arm by making a small curve downwards, and from here we're simply going to continue the shape. We go up here and then go down. We're going to look at it a little bit up. We got it, right? What else is missing? Oh yeah, the rest of her hair. She has really long and beautiful hair. So we had that pending, so we shall finish it. We're gonna move here, like this, and from here we're gonna go down, 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 then goes all the way down. There you have it. No, wait, we're forgetting one more thing. We need to, in a sort of way, connect these 2 pieces of clothing, and we need to make like small, what you could call like small knot. Unfortunately, we don't have that much space, so we're gonna have to just leave it there. But yes, that will be it. And wait, and there she is! The lovely Lolo the Paragon!
it was so it was just so incredible to get to draw her like this and just show you all that drawing her is it's just such a blast, and it isn't really difficult, especially when you know the little tricks that we have come up with as time went on for drawing her, which is ironic since we haven't drawn her in a very long time, and just fairly recently with the recent project of the last multiverse. But yep, there she is, Lolo the Paragon. And well, once again, we want to make a super special shout out to the Donkey Kong Country 4 team, who have done this lovely fan game and are still working very hard at it. We are very happy that their music, the music that they have composed, is so lovely. It's so beautiful. We're so happy to use it inside this drawing tutorial and also the one for Miles. And well, that will be everything for now. No, wait. We want to send a special shout out to MilesDoodles and Lolo the Paragon for being the special, amazing, creative human beings that they are. We want to make a super special shout out to them. In honor of Rabbids Fandom Day, we wish them the very best. And with nothing else to say, we want to say goodbye.